Good evening, people. I've had a haircut. Look. Yes, new hair. And here. Good evening, Mr. Fairbrother. Your compatriot Will's in the other group. Sort of way. I'm talking to him on Facebook. Good evening, Paul. Good evening, X-Wing Tavern Wars. Good evening, Archnin. Good to see you all this fine evening. Yeah. Oh. Thank you for the subscription, Archnin, and thank you for the subscription, Tomo. That is much appreciated. We have... Oh, I can see what Will's saying now. We are painting Frostgrave, finishing the Frostgrave bits and pieces, and a bit of discussions about that. We also have... Let's see if I can work this for... let's see if this works. Is everything working okay? Yeah, I don't have the sneak one to hand. Will. Thank you, Will. So, yes, we're finishing the giveaway. I've got quite a bit of work done on the giveaway warband. It looks very colourful. I do quite like it. I really didn't want to give it away. We still have £90 to get to the goal giveaway by tomorrow. So if you hit the goal, we will do the giveaway tomorrow night at 8:30. So thank you, Tomo, and hello. Good evening, Craig. We're going to have the usual giveaway tonight, which is going to be the card pulls. Again, you are spoiled. Well, some of you are. The three that win tonight are going to be spoiled, because Zoe has been doing more stickers for you. So we have first order stickers that Zoe made this week. So if you win one of the giveaways tonight, a set of stickers, or well, a sticker each for you. She's really enjoying doing the stickers. Yeah. Yeah, no worries, Will. It does come up now and again, but I keep missing it. I'll tell you what. I'll send it over now, Will, if you give us 2 seconds. And if anyone can hear my new keyboard, the non-clicky one, someone's going to throw something down the stairs at me in a minute. I upgraded my keyboard because my other one was a bit... There you go, Will. So anyone else, this is something we've been talking about. We have a referral to Sneak, which I've just put up there. Basically, when you sign up for it for the first time, you will get a really £30. Yeah, yes, I got the new shiny. Can I pick it up? I can't pick it up. I can pick it up and show you. So I got the new Razor shininess. Does it? There it is. I can only show you a bit of it. It is the Huntsman Elite thing. It's really shiny and really nice. I really like it. But it's very noisy. Apparently, according to my wife, I'm too noisy. Oh, there we go. And it actually sits there. Perfect. So my computer is now 99% done. Don't think I'm waiting for anything else. And the Beast has arrived. Good evening, Martin. Sorry I didn't follow all of your stream last night. I actually fell asleep at the keyboard. I know people say that all the time, but I actually did fall asleep at the keyboard. Then took myself to bed and then didn't sleep most of the night anyway. Which was, yeah. So Martin, Zoe's done some stickers for the prizes. Yeah, it's a gorgeous keyboard. So, I don't. Honestly, can anyone hear it? Don't know what you're on about. Grunts like a beast. Yeah, that's how me and Ronan have felt all day. I've just put up in the gallery what we've been working on today, Martin. So, a couple of bits and pieces. Right, I'm going to go to the painting camp. Whee! Boom. There's the 10-man warband. Cool, it's super silent, no one can hear it. Yes, I think these are the ones just below them, but no worries. Well, yeah, you were over. See, I told you, people are doing this to me. So we have the promo pull today. To conform to industry standards, and we have Armada, Legion, and X-Wing promos in there. So we're conforming to industry standards. So we've got X-Wing content, we've got Legion content, and we have Armada content, all in that box. Usual thing, at 8:30 we will run it. 100 thingies per go. 100 credits per entry, maximum of 10 entries. Usual thing, any of your subscribers will get an extra one. Yeah, it did come up, it did crop up again this week in another group, Mark. I do appreciate you and Will allowing me to post in the ready room. If anyone is interested in a cracking group, whether you're an X-Wing fan or a Star Wars fan, go over to the Ready Room. It's X-Wing Ready Room on Facebook. One of the mods is alright, the other's a douche. So we all like Will. So yes, where was I? I'm totally confused now. Yeah, we'll have the giveaway at 8:30. Usual things of 5 oh, you didn't even start. Yous were having a good go at me the other night, so payback is only warranted ish. I said you were alright, Will. So yes, you could. You'd have to like them in the first place. Prizes. So if you're just a follower, we will be giving 5 random cards away out of the box if you win the raffle. If you're a subscriber, you get 7, and if you are a donator tonight of £5 at least, then you will get 12 tickets. 12 pulls, sorry. Thank you for the sub, Kinget. Yeah, evening, mate. It is. And that's what we've said about, because obviously we run the Legion group. If it's got painting in it, we'll allow it, because painting that figure in red, silver, and a bit of white is the same as painting a Legion figure in red, white, and silver, or a X-Wing in red, white, and silver. It all just... If you can paint one of them, you can paint an X-Wing. If you can paint an X-Wing, you can paint a Legion figure. And I just want to get people to the point where they can paint whatever they want. And basically going, hey, look, that's an alien. It's not for X-Wing, but if you want your X-Wing to look cool and have the blue shimmery colour like that one, then guess what? You just follow the techniques that I used on this one to copy that one. So, yeah. This does bring me to the big thing tonight. I'll get to, yeah, there you go. It meant, you see. Thank you for the follow, Rob. So, the other side of things is we're going to slightly change how we do the weekly. I've just noticed I've actually built that one wrong. I've put his back to front. Don't know what you're on about. Don't have to. Only have one. So, at the moment we're doing 2 nights a week with a focus. So the focus at the moment is Frostgrave. And speaking to 1 or 2 people, Frostgrave every night on our streams is maybe a little bit too much. So our focus night is going to be Wednesday night. And the Ultron Alien Queen. Yeah, it's not far off it. So what we're going to do is have a dedicated... So next month we're doing Infinity. So the Infinity Focus Night will be the Wednesday nights. And the Thursday nights are going to be nights of new products, something new, something different, so I can actually show people what's coming in. Because going off today alone, I want to show you guys all that. And I can't wait to go, right, we're going to do a Battletech next month. Or we're going to do this one next month. So, things that turned up today that I really want to show off. I'm going to show them off properly tomorrow night. So if people are about tomorrow night, that'll probably be the better night to see all this. So we've got things like Masters of the Universe, the Fields of Eternia. They're kickstarting this by offering limited edition sculpts. And when they've made enough money off all of these, they're going to do the full game. So we have that. We have the new metallic colours paint set from Army Painter. Hey, hello Doom Fairies. Maybe he's coming to a patron supply drop near you. Or some of them might be in a supply drop. Don't tell anyone yet. So, Ramparts, modular terrain, load of stuff. Again from Archon, the same place that sent She-Ra. Battletech. Picked Battletech up from one of the lads that has a store down Level Up Gaming, Bournemouth. I just picked it up off eBay. Picked a couple of the blind boosters up, but we're going to be stocking this. So I'd like to get the miniatures, from what I used to remember, are absolutely cracking now. So maybe it's tomorrow night, and maybe it's painting a mech. But then Dystopian Wars, the brand new box set that comes out Friday, is here, and we'll have a look at it tomorrow night. So yeah, that sounds like Amazon. Yeah, there's loads of other bits and pieces. We've got support from companies that are offering us stuff to show off and to use on the stream. Lee's China. I've already eaten. No, I haven't eaten actually. So yeah, there's a couple of bits and pieces that are turning up in the next couple of weeks that wouldn't fit in with what we're doing. So I'm going to do Thursdays as whatever's new. Does that make sense? Hope so. So, continuing on, you can see we've been spraying terrain today. I can see a Simon somewhere, but I don't know which channel he's on. I think he's on Facebook. Facebook. So I will quickly show you what has been going on. So we finished the wizard. The wizard is complete with his glowing staff and glowing ball, and the snow is all done. So the apprentice is, we'll probably just we'll rim the base and put the snow on tonight, and some of the flock. The words and text in the book are nice and done, and he's pretty much there. So what I have done off camera, it's Zoe's bought a headset for a computer from Amazon because hers keeps breaking. So unfortunately it isn't food. I wish it was. I'm hungry. So these are the ones that we've done off stream. Let's have a bit of a... This is where, because none of these have had washes or anything yet, so you're going to get to see them, and you get to see my very messy fingers. So these were the ones that we zenithalled on what was it called? Last week we did the zenithal and we did the priming. Let me just turn some lighting up. There we go. Hi Simon. So this is the treasure hunter. He's got his backpack, and as I say, he's nearly done. Just a couple of bits to touch up. I want a bit of a highlight down an edge of the blade, and then basing. So he's nearly done. We then did the Thug twins. Thank you for the pound, Kinger. You've blocked his head. Come on. There we go. Cheers, Matt. So these are the Thug brothers. The tassels need doing in brown, but mainly they are done. I've kept with the theme of having something in that red on each one of them. So with these ones, he's obviously got his hood and everything, but he's got a red jumper on. 1, 2. This is going somewhere, I can tell. Oh. Hi, Smog. So yeah, those two are again nearly done, on the verge of finishing. So he's the other thug. So I went with the red hood for him, and he's the one that you can see the zenithal that's coming through on his chest plate or on his leather jacket. So where the zenithal and the clear brown is at the top, at the bottom it goes very dark, and that was just the zenithal through the airbrush, followed by the clear brown over the top of it. There was nothing special, there's no blending, nothing. That is just the clear, and it's the white coming through from the zenithal highlight, and that's how easy it makes it. Again, you can slightly see it where across the shoulder blades is brighter, and down it looks a bit yeah, it goes a bit deeper. Again, this is, so those two were thieves, these three are thugs. So that's the first thug. He's done except for the base. Again, I've gone with the red hood and the red sleeves, but again the zenithal comes through. Oh, cool. Define proper. So again, leather chest. Oh, Archnin beat you to it, Kinger. So yeah, I've gone with the red hood again. There's a few of them with the red hoods, and again you can see the zenithal showing through. It's absolutely spot on. The other thug, I went with green. He has a red chest and crevasse plate. So again, in keeping with the red, is... Oh, wait. There we go. He is... Again, they're all just little bits. And then I'm saving the worst for last because I've... with this one being... You can just see her eyes. She was very mysterious with the cowl and stuff like that. So I went with the red trim and the black cowl and the black robes. Again, I've done dark brown. You can only just see it, but I wanted to keep it quite like roguey assassin type stuff. So I went with the dark colours and stuff like that. Other than this one, because of the black, it does need a bit of a wash. But yeah. Now we have the elf. It may come up in the chat a bit, but that elf has got to have had the worst face that I have ever had to paint. It is meant to be a female elf, and I feel awful for saying it, but the facial features and that make it look like a bit more... It has facial features of a monkey. And it just, even though I've spent time highlighting, it's... there's a few times I've just nearly gone and snapped the head off and looked for a different one for it. But I think that isn't too bad compared to what it was. So she is nearly ready, unless I do snap the head off. Yeah, it's just the one that I copied off. Yeah, which was the one that I copied off. I'm almost considering it slightly miscast. It's just not what I thought it was, and it is some sort of... It could be some sort of monkey race. I don't know. The monkey elves, isn't that the one that they keep hanging? So yeah, it was a bit disheartening as well, because I'd done a lot of work on it, and then when I stepped back and had a look at it, it was like, oh, that hasn't come out right. So what I'm going to do with you tonight is I'm going to get the bases down, and he says looking for his basing materials, which he's put away. Just nearly fell over. Go with my basing materials. Right, let me catch up a sec. Thank you everyone for the donations, Archnin, Smog, Kinger. It is much appreciated. The Patreon is up and running. The Patreon stuff that I am getting in to go into the supply drops. Anyone that wants to be in the first in supply drop 1 needs to be on the Patreon by February. Yes, by February the 1st. All the payments will come out on the 1st of February, I believe, and that will then count as January's, and then 1st of March will count as the one before, and we will send everything out on the 1st of March. But the box has some nice bits in. I've already managed to get some bits that aren't very easy to get now. I don't know whether they'll be easy to get when we send them out, but they are there. There's a bit of a theme to this one as well. So I will be putting spoilers into the Patreon Discord chat so people can actually see some of the stuff that's coming in there. So let's have a quick look at which ones of these need totally finishing. Go on, Mark. Don't believe you that it's legit, but I'll listen to you. Yes, you can. I've done it a few times. I've gone up and down tiers. It is in some of the patrons that I've patroned in the past, I've gone in, tried them at the lower level, and then upped to it's a good idea, Craig. We do have this at the moment that also works, but yeah, that's a cracking idea. I'll sort that one out. I'll also sort out painting on the stream and not in my lap, and so you lot can actually see what I'm doing. So I'm just using some of the chestnut, the transparent brown. The only thing that you will have to do is, if you're wanting one of the supply drops, patron levels, you have to be in it for the month to qualify. So you can't jump into it and then basically only spend like half a month in the supply drop tier and get the supply drop for free, sort of thing, if that makes sense. So this is just the clear brown that we've been using, and I think there is a tassel. I'm going to go with there being a tassel all the way around. You can, I think after the first week of our patron being up and running, it automatically takes payment there and then. The first people that joined will get charged on February, I believe February the 1st. It's I don't know why. I think it's because it was a new patron and I wasn't meant to go live, and you lot got early doors and got to see stuff early and but yeah, right, he's done. I don't want to do any more and spoil him. But I think they now take the patron money as soon as you click onto it. So yeah, Mark, you can join at the say the £5 level, and then in a couple of months' time, if you see the supply drops and they do appeal to you for what you're getting for them, and I've got to admit, the supply drops, it has got me considering doing a Protect supply drop subscription thing, bit like Loot Crate, because not only is it getting products that we use into your hands, it also you're basically getting the value of the full patron in the product that you get from us. We've said it's going to be about, hi Chewy, about the £50 mark, which is what you'll have paid over the 2 months. Yeah, some do and some don't. I think the ones that were, because we had to sign to say we were giving a product away and not just the videos, they actually, I think they're starting to take it. I think I've had an email to say they will take it on starting. I can send him it if he wants it. Right, I need some metallics out. If not a divorce, it's easily reason to give him a slap. So that, I need the black out again. I will do pure nulling. That's surf and sepia, that's not nulling. Where's the nulling? Nulling? Nulling. Oh, that's 3 to 1. Typhus corrosion. Nulling. I'll crack open a new bowl. You guys are worth it. Welcome back, Will. Oh, it's too late. I've already organised it to come out, Catherine. You're stuck with it now. So, when I've done the black on this, there has been some little bits that I've missed. But with the wash is going to do two things. It's going to matte it down a bit. So whenever you use a wash on it, it mattes the... So if you've got a semi-shiny black, for whatever reason, sometimes you get pooling and stuff like that. If you put nulling oil over the top of it, it'll matte it down as well, but it'll also stain it slightly. So if you've missed bits, like I seem to have just there, it nicely fills in the bits you've missed for you. And one of the good tips, and I will be showing this, maybe it's on a Patreon video, is if you want, one of the hardest things to do is highlight black or make black, shade black or stuff like that. And I have a way of, it's just my own personal way of doing a really good shaded black sort of thing. So yeah, she's about done. Back. There was I was asked to post it. I normally wouldn't post stuff like that, but someone asked me to post it on there. Let me have a look for a nice silver. Silver. You know, everything's changed round in here. There we go. A shiny silver. Right. Define face paint, as in war paint, or are you just on about painting just go with high contrasting colours and then try and yeah, that's all I've done. Sorry, that's chrome that I'm using. I'm going to put the chrome down the edge of the sword. and down the highlight part there. So to do war paint, face paint, I would just use a thin brush mark and be very careful freehanding it. I'm not one of the better freehanders out there, or I'm not a freehander full stop. It's not something, I'm not very artistic. I can paint minis, but when you go into the freehand side of stuff, you start to scare me. I've seen some of the work out there and it's phenomenal. So he's got, I should be close up, I do apologise. So he's got a couple of glints of a bit of the pointy bit sharpened up. So yeah, what was someone asked a question the other day about the patron as well, but it was off air. Treasure, mate. He's a treasure hunter. So, as for content and what you're going to get in the the supply drops, it's going to always be stuff that I'm using on the stream. I'm not going to give you something that I don't use. I don't want to be going, oh god, I've got loads of crap stock, let's dump it in this box and you guys get it. That's not what it's about. The whole idea and the whole premise of what we're wanting to do is I'm trying to explain. Alright, I think he's done. I don't want to go any further and spoil him. So he's done, he just needs basing. So, the biggest one that I've been trying to convince people for months about, and I know no one's doing it, and I'll give you... Here is one of the first items that we are putting in our supply drops. So, in the supply drop this month, we are putting airbrush medium. Yeah, and I know not one of the people on the patron airbrush, but it's not what it's there for. That's not what this bottle will be in your kits for. This is for exactly what I'm doing here. Is instead of water, I put half a dozen drops when I start painting into a palette, and I use it to thin my paint. It's a lot higher quality than water, it has no imperfections, and it still keeps the binder together, so it doesn't split it down and start separating it. No, the big problem with it being a cleaner is it's a thinner and a flow improver. The flow improver will push, it will capillary action stuff up into the bezel. So I'd have to say no, mate. Good old fashioned, he says that looking at his brush is absolutely manky. Cheers, mate. Oh, that's my older, sorry. No, just get a tub of that, mate. I blast water through my paintbrush, so when I get my airbrush going, need to change water. I squirt it with, I've got a tomato ketchup bottle-y type thing, just full of water, just plain tap water. Put that in first, squirt it out, clean it with that brush, an old army painter brush, whiz it round, squirt it back out with that. Then push the water through it, so some clean water in, push them through, and then finally put that through it. If you have got a blockage, or it is Dalton dirty and he hasn't cleaned his airbrush for a week, then I put that through it first. That's for cleaning. It's a solvent cleaner, so it breaks down acrylic paints and all stuff like that. But it's like a knife through butter when it hits standard water-based acrylics, and that's spot on. That does it. And I don't use that all the time. That is once in a blue moon to give it a really, really, really good clean. Bad Dalton. What's broken? What? I don't rate that for cleaning airbrushes, no. I rate that for thinning airbrush paint and thinning brush paint. It works just the same. The thing with this is it's got flow improver in. So that flow improver helps when you're painting. It makes it smoother. A lot of the paint manufacturers don't have that in. And that just shows you how much I've practically used. This is my second bottle of it. I use it all the time. But because not many people have picked it up and tried it, I've decided to put it in the first supply drop to give you that push that you need to try it. And that's what I really want the supply drops to be, is stuff that we're using, the ability to get it into your guys' hands and girls. Yeah, I just use normally if I'm doing a big painting session, warm water, and I'll have one of those tubs full of warm water. On a normal session, I would probably go to using the Badger cleaner, just to make it a little bit just to clean it that a little bit better. If I'm doing a full clean, then I tend to strip it and put it in methylated spirits on the ultrasonics. I'm just running some wash into the mask's got, like, it looks like zippers. I know it's not zippers, but it looks like zippers. But I thought then with a bit of Nullen in them, just to highlight them a bit, and the browns in there. And for some reason, some of this, I'm going to call it a skirt or whatever, doesn't have as much. So if you haven't got enough shadows in stuff, if you just take not a brush full, but just enough to paint it on and use Nullen to like fill in the cracks, you get more detail. Which works like a thin paint, really. There you go. And again, just remember, these are tabletop. They're not they're not display pieces. They're just to use on the table and beat your opponent with them. He's ready. Yes. Anyone that's seen us working today and posts that we've been putting up, we've been making our own wash, or I've been making a wash. Very much I've tried to mimic a bit like Agrax and Nullin, but we need buckets of it because of all of the scenery that we're doing, and it's not worth buying 20 bottles of Nullin. So we have I have a small supply of deionized water. So what I'm going to do is I've thinned. This is Cadian Flesh Tone. It is airbrush paint, so it's already very thin, and I think that's brilliant for the. And this might flare the camera a bit, but that is the airbrush thinner, and you can see how thin it's gone, but it's not separating. So what I can do now, and taking my size 0, this isn't Mark II, it's one of my old ones, is just pick the features up. Oh, sorry. So I'm taking that out, so it lights it back up, and you can see the original was Cadian Flesh Tone and a Reichland Flesh Tone wash over the top of it, and then I'm just using this so thin it goes on like water, and at first you can't see that you're actually changing the colour much, and that's what you need, it just gradual change. And then places like under the hairline, you can actually keep to the same colour. No, because that would be actually acid, Simon. You put it in, but it turns to acid within a day. There we go. The best place to get water from is if anyone has got a condensing combi. Clothes dryer, tumble dryer, the condensing tumble dryers. If you've got one of them, the water that you take out of that is practically as pure as you can get, sort of thing. So there you go. Facial expressions of the elf. Let's get some of the ear done as well. Yeah, don't go putting battery acid on your models, Simon. Unless you want to do poxwalkers or something like that. Oof, yeah. So I've exaggerated the tip there to try and make it look like it tip. Purple eBay bag, that's got to be us. I'm quite surprised that's got there so quick, mate. Who else is waiting for stuff off us? Who else got stuff? Oh, Smog! Has yours turned up yet? Yes, Mark, yours definitely didn't sit on my desk all week with me forgetting at all. And Kingers and Paul Spurgeon's. Didn't forget at all. Sorry. Ask Ronan what my week's been like. I probably at one point would have argued that up was down and left was right. Yeah, but there's the chance that you win something tonight. Cool. Yes, I thought you'd got Thanos. So yeah, I can't even remember. So there's only Smog waiting for his. Dark Rust Wash. No, I don't want Dark Rust Wash. I'm not saying Smog's was the most important, but it was a commission job I was doing for him. So yeah, if that hasn't turned up, I'm crying. He's stalking you, Mark. So I'm just doing a little bit of flat brown. His belt just doesn't look different enough. If that sounds right. So what I've done is I've just added some fairly watered down, so hopefully it'll go quite transparent. And just run it so it changes changes the tone of the brown, and it then looks different. Thank you for the donation, X-Wing Tavern Wars. If we don't make the 150, then what I will do is I will do the giveaway with I forgot what they're called, the Wizard and the Apprentice. So there will still be a top 5 giveaway, if that makes sense. Because what I don't want to do is have all the people who have donated money and put into it then be nothing there for. Sorry, if that makes sense. Top 5, top 6. I don't know what it's at the moment, because sometimes it is the top 5 and sometimes it is the top 6 because of people being tied. Did it do that one? Let me have a quick look, see how people have fared so far. And thank you for the follow, Barry. I hadn't seen that. No, because I can just remove Kinger. That's the easy way to do it. Poop. So Archinin is at the top with £30. X-Wing Tavern Wars is second with £15. Kinger is third with £10. Darren Wren is fourth with £10. And then 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th are all £5. So at the moment it's a top 8. Unless people... So if anyone like Smog, Doom Fairies, Dead Stay, Ash up their bid, they will move into the top 5. And then Kinger will be looking at getting knocked out. Then I'll just... then, at that point, I'll just pick the top 5. As the first 5 who donated, which it puts it in order, actually. I think it could do. I don't know. Let's go to medium. So every month we have a top 5 donators, Simon. So if you make a donation through the donation thing below, then it all goes into a pot, which you can see just up there, for the goal. If people meet the £150 goal, it'll still... Then what I'll say is, if there isn't a definitive top 5, whoever has... It'll either be no one, or people make a penny donation. Then we see the first 5 to fight over that. Don't worry, I can turn each one of you against each other. You know what I mean. So I can turn you against each other. It's very easy. So at the moment, Simon, something's gone wrong. Oh no, I zoomed in. That's fine. Yeah, rigged. Yeah, could be rigged. So last month was a fully painted Thanos. We actually went to £260, and Archnin won a fully painted Thanos set for Marvel Crisis. This month we are doing a full warband, which is what we're painting now. So this entire warband, if we hit the £150, is basically a dice roll, and there's the dice. The top 5 donators go into a dice roll. So number 1, at the moment, I win. Number 6. So number 1 would be Archnin, and Archnin would win again. It's a weighted dice. I've never won. So number 4 is Darren. So Darren would have won. That sort of thing. So at 8:30 tomorrow night, we have a giveaway. And we have one tonight as well, but we have a giveaway tomorrow night at 8:30. The top 5 donators at 8:30 all go into the dice roll off, and if it's over the £150, they get the whole thing. If not, we will just be doing the Wizard and the Apprentice. Oh, I'll pick 8 dice, and the person who's number 1 can pick the coloured dice. Either that, or I'll just start choosing someone I like, and then Kinger will never win. See, no comment to that. So I'm going to do the basing now while what the face mud. Yeah. So the stuff that I've been doing for my or my warband with the snow and the mud has been Vallejo Dark Earth. It's about to actually I need to bet that's the new one. There we go. So I'm going to continue it with the Graveyard Earth theme, and then add snow to it, remembering we still have to build it up over the lip. I have a feeling this won't be dry tonight, so whether they're finished or not by tomorrow night, we will send them fully painted, and we'll put pictures up. Well, they're practically fully painted now. They just need basing. There we go. That's too much. What was the first one we did for the top 6 giveaway? Was it the Fallout resin tank? I think it might have been. No, it was. I think it was was it the Fallout tank? Was it? What did I do before the tank? So he is done. Did we not meet the... possibly not met the goal? No, the Tesseract Commandos were gold. You got it up to a certain point on the goal for our goal. That wasn't the giveaway. We've not missed a goal. Every one of the top 6 we've hit the goal. I don't think we've ever missed the goals till this one. I think we missed a daily goal right back when we started doing it. But that's when we were getting like £40-50 a night because of what we were giving away. It's not the best thing to be. It wasn't the best way to run it. Let's just say that. Ooh. Did you see the Thanos I got arching in? What time is it? It's 8. I've just seen it come through on the side. Oh, you got my Jump Master. Oh. I won the Jump Master and he sent it up and everything. I don't fly. I only fly Imperials. So when we were back down, I took it back down and put it back into the pot, sort of thing. Didn't know who'd got it. Good evening, Con. How are you? Boo, the best Imperials. So it came up on my feed today. 3 years ago today was Elements Regional. The Elements Regional where I I went 5-0, which was quite horrifically shocking for me because I took, and this was 1.0 before this horrible 2.0 thing came out, and it was a Desi and Ryad. It was obviously double bump Oiken, and Ryad in her super duper defender. And I think it's the highest I've done in a regional. It's not the highest because I managed. I made the cut at this last System Open, so that's probably my best result. Dickhead list. But what did that list do, Mark? It beat the world champion in 7 minutes. We were going to the bar. Me and Sim were going to the bar. Not that I was buying him any alcohol, with him being underage at the time. And I do tell this story a lot because, yeah, maybe quite proud of it. And we were going to the bar, and Rasta was walking to actually set up. And he told Sim to go and get sorted because he has to play. And Sim was like, we've already played and I lost. I was like, no Kinger. Do you know what the worst part was? I was absolutely plastered. Yeah, I'd had 2 Irish coffees before. Yeah, I'd basically had 2 Irish coffees before even the first game, and I'd had more. There was certain individuals at the time that were hell-bent on getting me lathered, and yeah, I was absolutely lathered. That's all I can presume, that I was so unpredictable, because even I didn't know where I was flying the decimator half the time, that no one could predict where I was going. And the rude part was, it was double bumping. I don't know why the raids aren't working, mate. Is it raid? No, it's not raid, is it? It's some other words. Is it? Yeah, I was absolutely blathered that day. So much so that the next day, when I had to drive home on the night, I played absolutely poop because I wasn't drunk. I play my best games drunk. There you go, Graveyard Earth. But yeah, the whole list, I think it was the first time people had actually seen the list and how it worked, and I don't think anyone could understand or work out how it actually did what it did. But Oiken could bump twice and still drop a cluster mine. So yeah, it was a spicy list, to say the least. But it was so much fun to fly. I flew the double bump Oiken after Josh, my friend. We had it set up working, but you could only do it once every 2 turns because we had no stress mitigation. And then they brought out, what was the crew that let you take a second stress off. Broken 1.0 lists. Yep. But it's not. This is the whole thing about my X-Wing and how I play X-Wing and why I play X-Wing. Is I have taken the meta list. I took Dengaroo to Nationals, hated every minute of it, and basically quit after my third round because I just didn't like playing it. I can't remember the German lad's name, is turn 1 I flew both my ships off the board and then asked him for a friendly game or so I could use the decimators, and then we had a cracking game. He got a 200 or 100-0 win, and I got to fly my decimators, which I enjoyed 100 times more than playing the horrible list, and I beat him. But obviously it was just a friendly because we'd already done. But yeah, it was good fun. I think I then went on. I don't know who the lad was. He was a Polish lad. And I basically said to him that I'd like to fly my decimator list. It's not my list for the competition. He can have a 200-0 win. But I just wanted to fly my decimators rather than Dengaroo, and he basically wouldn't. So I just conceded, and that was the last game of the tournament. So yeah, meh. Some people. And since then, X-Wing is only a daft laugh for me. If I'm not taking decimators, I'm taking something else daft. Like Archnin one. Catch you later, Mark. Five. There's a few. I actually took. It was to Mark's. I think it was Mark's last big tournament that we went to, and I just took 2 Aether sprites. They didn't work. They were a bit of a laugh. And it was Anakin and Plo. And I just took them for a laugh. They weren't meta. They weren't decent. Lo and behold, they worked. Didn't even think they would. And then a few weeks later, people actually started to use the 2-ship build. Not similar, because they changed Plo for one of the other ones, and really min-maxed it. I was like, oh, okay. I'll go back to my decimators. Just leave me in the corner here. And then one of my favourite list was Vader. Thank you for following. Party bus swarm, yeah. Wait till we can have 3 decimators. That'll be such a glorious day. I need to paint another decimator. I wonder if I paint a decimator up, it'll give me some oomph to do something X-Wing-ish. But yeah, I've got my Desi list that I took to System Open, Desi Invader, and I really enjoyed that. Yeah, I actually took quite a toolbox list. No, I'm not a fan of TTS. I do have the ability to play Ronan in real life, so I dare say if I ever wanted to play X-Wing, he would be more than eager to do so. So I'm going to quickly find the... Oh, wreck the place, like. Some of this. Yeah. I'm quite far behind on what's being released and all the new stuff as well, which is quite bad since I'm a TO, but we could be an X-Wing 3.0 by the time we get to play and I get to TO again. So I'll wait till stuff comes out and we can do it again. Yeah, we've used Legion quite a bit. There's a group of us that have been running bits and pieces of Legion for some time now. I don't know whether we'll continue to do it because reasons, but we just before Christmas we had some good times in it. I need to do the rim of that in black. Now what black is. Thing about TTS as well is I can still actually just come on and watch people, which is probably one of the most enjoyable parts of gaming for me, was being able to go on and watch people, or just go and watch people play. It's not always about it's not always been about the actual playing for me. I enjoy watching, seeing what people are using, seeing what people are doing. Seeing how angry Paul gets at Joe's rolls, that sort of thing. Yeah, the X-Wing for me went from pushing spaceships around a board to a weekend away going to see my friends. Friends that I've picked up and built up through the X-Wing community, and sorry I'm not doing this on the thing, it's just rimming the base and it's not, I'll show you in a sec. There we go, and just put the rim around the base. Yeah, it's, for me it's more to do with the community, and not the whole community. There's only certain people that I go out of my way to play games with and stuff like that. So I've even said to Kinga that yeah, that's what it is. Good evening, Ash. We've created most of this is there so people like you, Mark, all my older friends can come on, can chat. We've got Discord set up for exactly the same reason, but in that we've made new friends all over the world. Egan, Com, Kinger, I suppose, we'll give him that one. Archnin, I know Archnin and X-Wing Tavern Wars came from Rasters, but we're picking up so many more people, and if any of you guys want to watch another stream, Rasters is on Mondays. I don't know his second day at the moment, he's in transition, but Rasters' stream is just as good. It's not better than mine. But yeah, we both work together, we both do all sorts of the same stuff. If you like watching painting, yeah, he maybe does painting better than me. I do it faster. I was talking to oh, what was he called? We were having about my present from Ash, which is Eisenhorn, and Captain Rex said it's a 4-day print for me, a 4-day paint, or a 4-session paint, should we say? And I reckon it's a 40-day one for Rasta, because he would literally go to town on that sort of stuff. I'm just having a quick look at, right, we've got 9 minutes before the giveaway. Ooh, I've knocked my glasses for a 6. So yes, we are very close to the giveaway thing. Yeah, I'm probably going to try some new airbrushing techniques on it and stuff like that, and give it a good go. But I'm not. I think I'll probably do more of a blog than actually just doing it on live stream, because I paint better like that. Literally, I can sit back, relax, and paint there. What I can't do at that position is get a camera anywhere near so you guys can see it. I have tried. This boom needs to be here, which means I smack my head off it coming forward. There's issues. Not only that, the crotch shot is just not what you want to see, especially when I'm naked like this. But yeah, it's a bit more, yeah, strap a GoPro to my head. I'm just having a quick check of a couple of things. There we go. So I'm just checking that I was just logging into stream before it shot anything out. Yeah, the thing is, Ash, I've just stood up to go and get some bits and pieces, so it doesn't quite work. We can't horrify people that much. Oh, Ash. 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 Thank you. I'll take just a small, half a slice. Sorry, go back to the painting cam. That is one of Zoe's ginger cakes. They're amazing. Bacon bread. Ash actually missed the Ash, do you think it's still going to be here tomorrow evening? Ronan's here at 9 o'clock. I'm here all tonight and in the morning. It is, Egan, it's just one of the bread makers. You know, the bread maker machines. You pour the stuff in and away it goes. There's no real, like, it's no biggie or anything like that. It works, it's good, and she enjoys making them. I don't know what's the stuff, Joe. She's going to get the packet so you can have a look, Corn. Egan, sorry. After I have my drink.
syrup for the bread maker?
So it is
Loads of different ones. Carrot and chocolate and
white baking ginger cake mix. One cake. Well,
serves how many?
15 slices, 24 cupcakes, or 12 muffins, or 1 Dalton-sized mouthful. So yeah, they're just a cake mix, and you drop them into the bread maker. There is things on the back. Yeah, you can make it by hand, but bread machine. Just drop it in and away it goes. She did what was the other? She's done the chocolate one. She's done one of them. We had a bread maker ages ago and it didn't get used and it got pushed to one side and broken and binned and all that sort of stuff. But during lockdown, they've got back into it and it's a great piece of kit. Anyway, where were we? What day is it? Who is it? So, I'll stick up the... where's it got? Streamlabs. The giveaway. While I'm doing the giveaway, let me just check Wednesday night giveaway. Yeah, diet's amazing. I'll worry about that when we get through all of this, Simon. The thing is, I'm massively more active because I'm working. During lockdown, I've worked a lot more than I have normally. So I'm more active, so I also think I'm burning off a lot more of the food that I'm eating. I'm not putting weight on. I'm nowhere near the weight I was before I did my diet. So I sense a coffee coming with cake. You lot are going to be so gutted.
It's tea.
It's tea. Oh, tea and ginger cake. Oh. So, I have a cup of tea.
Builder's brew.
Cheers, everyone. It's a bit warm. And I'm just going to leave that to... That's still warm as well. Yeah, I don't think I could do this. Let me have a look at that. So I'm going to put the timer on for 20 minutes. It's back onto the pulls box. So if you're a follower, you get 5 pulls out of the promo box. If you are a subscriber, you get 7 pulls out of the promo box. If you donated a £5 tonight, then you get 12 pulls out of the promo box tonight. It doesn't need custard, Simon. It is lovely and moist. Moist. I know people don't like that. And about 2 hours, Tavern Wars. The machine does all the painting for you. Oh, sorry. That's very, 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 very rude. So, anyway, giveaway. 20-minute timer, Wednesday night giveaway, usual things. 100 points per ticket, 10 tickets per user maximum. Subscribers get a bonus ticket, and it will finish in 20 minutes time, and the giveaway starts when I take the next bite out of this. Ashes broke it already. It is going through. Arching in. Yep, it's gone through. Oh, it's just slow. There you go. It woke up. It's probably this wanting cake as well. So I'm going to quickly have a flick through, see what we've got in the gallery for what you lot have been painting. Whoa, scary picture of Ronan. I'm having to make a wild guess at where we were last week. Wow. Did everyone see Ronan's troll last week? That sounds wrong. Yes, that's where we were. Ash. Catch you later, Archnin. Cheers for popping by. Where's the button? Excuse me, what? What did we do? Whee! So, what you can't see now is me chomping away behind the camera. So, this is Ash's, I think we showed this last week. It's his Dark Eldar sorceress. And that's on eBay if anyone wants it. So Kate is continuing with his salamanders. This is actually looking cool, Kate, if you're about. Ronan did a cave troll using the 3D printer he's got of ours at the moment. And some Gaslands cards. And Craig, they got a cave troll. Craig's starting work on his Necron. Sorry, I really am eating this because it's very rude of me if to leave it on the table in front of you as lot. Yeah, the wood is very nice, the wood effect. Bengar, I don't know what models they are of Ben's. It's a pledge of something. And Bengar's not around to tell me what I've done. And then Chewie's been doing some of his old school stuff. Cup of tea, ginger cake is the way forward. Cheers, mate. So if I'm clever, you don't mind it being shown, do you, Will, before I actually show it? So we have sorry, that was Chewie's veteran sergeant with grenade launcher. Damn nids. Comwolf has started his aliens from the new Aliens game. Oh look, Mark's back. Where's the Mark gone? Why is the Mark gone? Bengar doing a blue and red Vader. I'll put it into the gallery at the end, Will. So I'm not sure who these are. But Ben rattles through paint jobs somewhat terrible. He puts us all to shame. Ultra Vader, yeah. And some of his salamanders. More salamanders. And more salamanders. And then Roro did some test prints for a roller out of Milliput. And then more salamanders. Then someone that we know painted this in a very, very in-depth grey colour scheme. The greys on that are they just pop, mate. More salamanders as Ben's army increases by the day. This is Ronan's pile of non-shame. This is all the stuff that this is all of Ronan's painted stuff. So when he's got cabinets to fill with his actual painted stuff. Oh look, it's no longer grey. So I love the paintwork's amazing, Mark, but me and you are going to have a sit down and talk about some other stuff at some point. And that is Purple Butt. Maybe it's my first Kickstarter, my next patron video. So Ronan's printed me one of them as well, so I've got that bear. But Ronan did a cracking job of scaring everyone in the neighbourhood. He's been wearing that today as well. He's also finished off his Dreadnought from years ago, if I remember rightly. He was just finishing it off. Very good of him. Nick, one of T Squadron lads, doing a commission. Dirty droid things. Yay! More colours. It's just... Right, I'll explain it now, Mark. This isn't having a go or anything like that. It is just one of my... And I'm probably one of the worst for it. And I know I do it all the time. And half of my models to the left of me, I know my skeletons had it on, is mould lines. The number of times I just can't be bothered to do mould lines. But when I see it on one of my models or on someone else's models, I just get one of those twitches in the back of my neck. And there is Ronan's burr. Yeah, I know the feeling, but yeah, it. So yes, and Ronan gave some great advice. This slime is Yoo-hoo glue, just stretched between the teeth to the floor. It's a class effect. Burr, it's called. And there's Thanos all the way over in America on a jigsaw. Cool jigsaw. Sorry. And this is Mark at, like, I think it was the early hours when he sent this through. I think just the toe. If you cleared that toe, you would never see it. It's just the toes pointing at it, sort of thing. So, yeah, sleeps for the week. Tell me about it. I think I had an hour last night. Bengar has got more salamanders. Ben's got mold lines as well. And to be honest, I only give them a quick clean up, even on a commission, unless someone's paying for top an hour, paid work, then I tend to also just do a quick clean up where I can. No, that's just the mold. So that was Paul's Mr. Standard. He's not on at the moment. Doing his Pink Vader. See, it doesn't look... Now you've painted it. Yeah. But that looks class. It is a good model. Even with the mold line tool. Moldy toe. That is... I don't even know what position it is, but that is now that character's name, Moldy Toe. Paul using a box brownie to take photos of his orcs. Yeah, you can't... He's got the colours and everything. All the colours blocked in, washes to go down. He's really rattling through them now. He just needs a better camera. So these were off the back of Ash finding me Eisenhorn. I'm a massive Inquisitor fan. I love the stories. I've got all of the audio books. I do have the 28mm Inquisitor. And I love all of the stories. Ever since the first time I started to play, I've not even played. Ever since I got interested in 40k, which was when I was painting it when I was 19, 20 sort of age, the Inquisitors have been my itch to scratch. I always wanted to know more about them. I always wanted more. I'm not a big reader. I struggle with reading books because of dyslexia and crap English, to name a couple of things. But I struggle with reading books, so I do audio books, and I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of audio books, as Ash will attest, because he's borrowing my audio book hard drive. And Inquisitors have been at the top and at the forefront. The Inquisitor game, the 54mm game, back when I was a kid, I just couldn't get hold of it. I couldn't find any of it. I had some of it, and for reasons beyond my control, they disappeared. I had this. Now this is the Vindicated Assassin in 54mm. He is very hard to get hold of, and when he does come up, he's round about the £200 to £250 mark. I would consider paying that if I could get hold of a good condition one. Now this one, from what I can understand, there is mould damage to his face and down on his neck, so he's not a perfect example. Yes, Eisenhorn weighs a ton, and that's, yeah. So, but anything to do with Inquisitors, yeah, you can. It's, from what I had explained, it's your brain's wired slightly different. When I'm typing, I'll put a word in that is 5 or 6. I'll put a word into a sentence that is 5 or 6 words too early, sort of thing. I'm typing away and I'll not get it. There'll be a word like banana in the middle of a thing about painting. But yeah, it's, when I was a kid, I was told I was just bad at English and this, that and the other, and then I've learned and being diagnosed with, I can't remember it's a certain type of dyslexia, but yes, it's actually non-linear dyslexia. But yeah, but I am also crap at English. I won't deny that. So yeah, but that's why I've got the audiobooks. That's why I enjoy the audiobooks. So I love the lore behind it. I love the Inquisition. I love how the Inquisitors work. I do intend to get the Inquisitor game at some point. I've just never managed to get around to doing it. My two favourite characters in the entire 40k universe are Nathaniel Garrow and Eisenhorn. Now, they do tie together. Question: how does Nathaniel Garrow and Eisenhorn what is the connection between Nathaniel Garrow and Eisenhorn? There you go. First person to answer, I'll send you one of Zoe's stickers. There we go. But yeah, anything to do with the Inquisition, Nathaniel Garrow, and they have a bromance. They're quite there is quite a, yeah. I have Eisenhorn, the Eisenhorn Finecast. You'll have to send me a picture of that, Will. I've not seen I've got the plastic one on the sprue, but I've not seen the Finecast one. Oh, I've not opened the box. Is it Finecast? Is the 28mm one Finecast? That's just upset me slightly. Anyway, I'll talk about that in a minute more. Ash got a 3D printed no Ash. Right, oh yeah, I've not opened, mine's still sealed, so I didn't know he was failcast. So Ash has been doing more graffitis. Hive Law. But if anyone's got anything interesting on the Inquisition that they don't want, I know a very good home for it. As Ash said about having an Inquisition army, it's not viable in 10th, but I will still make one, mate. That's why I have the Red Scorpions. The Red Scorpions are as close to perfect as any Space Marine faction can be. I love you, Mark. You're my favourite, Mark. So this is, who was this? Was this Chewie? Chewie again, doing more of his Dark Angels. Because we've been having issues with the printers, Chewie. Next time you're round, there is plenty of bases. Yeah. I painted some what was the Dark Angels I painted for some? I really enjoyed them. So some old school, love the Land Raiders. There's a Prometheus Land Raider that looks very much like that, and I really want them from what's it called? Forge World. The only faction to have them in lore is the Red Scorpions, and there is only 3 of them in 3 Prometheus Land Raiders in existence anymore, and all 3 of them are property of the Red Scorpions, and I want all 3 of them to go into my display cabinet. I want to get 3 and paint them, and ooh, yes, tiny tanks. Ash is a big fan of tiny tanks. He's had a couple of us. We have had quite a few of them coming in. I think you got the Predator, didn't you? And maybe it's a Rhino. But what I am interested in, we now have that picture of Chewie's work. I would be interested to see in 6 months' time, you put more pictures up side by side of what you're doing now to what. Oh, nice. So yeah, what you're doing now to what in 6 months' time, you're basically level of paintings at, and I'd love to see how much we can help you improve as well, whether it's by getting you the right kit or advice or even coming on board in Discord. And I got the message, Mark. I'll have a look in a sec. Sorry, Will. You need to get on our Discord channel so you can put them up in the gallery. But yeah, I'd be really interested to see how your painting improves and how we can help you. Ash showing the finger of middleness. Right. I didn't want to scroll too far down because I'll lose my place. So these interested me as well. Was some of Cornwolf's alien using the flip paint. They do look cool. I do like that idea. Yeah, mate. When we can do in-person stuff again, I've sat down with a couple of the lads and done a basic start to finish on a space marine, and I can talk and tell you till I'm blue in the teeth, whatever. On here of how to do stuff, but if I can see what you're doing and how you're physically doing, I can give you a piece of advice on how best to paint for you, if that makes sense. I help Jack. I've got another prodigy in here called Tomo. His painting has come on massively. Blue in the gills, that's the one. And he helps me with my words and English. So when I met Tomo, I don't think he'd ever picked up a painting brush. I'm just going to ask, is that Tesseract glow on the floor? That's cool. So I've got all of them coming as well. That was that elf that I was having trouble with. I still, yeah, let's not dwell on that one. Mark definitely pointed out what it could be. So some of Ash is, he didn't have a flying base, so he's converted some scenery to do it, and that looks class, mate. And some of the loading issues again. There we go. I think that is some of your best work to date, mate. It looks cool. I don't know how we're going. These are again the Nix, who does commission painting on X-Wing stuff, and he's been doing some of the Terra Beak Dills things, and then a teeny tiny ship. Yeah. This is the scenery we are doing. We've got an ongoing job with Lazy Dragon Gaming in Blackpool. We're working on all of their scenery. They brought all their scenery to us. Then it was a bit of a mess, so we've been rebasing it, putting it on a new, better card. It's like plastic card but thick stuff. And I've been having help from Mr. Ronan, and that was the colour change, and then that's where it's at now. So it's drying. That big popcorn tub there is what we've made today, and it is a full popcorn tub of basing material. So we've sat today, we've made washes and we've made basing materials. So I asked Jo to go and get me a like a popcorn sized tub. So she brought us a big tub of popcorn back. So me and Ronan, before we could even start work, had to sit down and eat loads of popcorn. And don't worry, Ash, I want to do this more. This is going to be ongoing things. We're not just doing it during lockdown. I'm going to keep going beyond lockdown. So there'll be more of this. We're not going to just stop. So there's Thanos chilling out in America. Actually, we tipped it into bags and we ate it during working, but yeah. So that Outrage Bob, is that Will? I'm sure that's Will. So this is the Prometheum set. Thanos would fit in over here. He's yeah. So yeah, this is Will's Prometheus set. We have some of this to do as well for Lazy Dragon. There's bits of that to do. Be nice to see. What's the bird thing behind Thanos? It's a phoenix. He got them done from a printing company over there. They're 3D printed in resin. It's got wings and the wings are down the back there. It does look absolutely fantastic. So yeah, definitely, if you can, Will, once you finish them, would like to see them all painted up and nicely back in the gallery. Kinger's Blood Bowl team, which I might be getting a Blood Bowl team. I've got a Blood Bowl core set over there. And again, that's something I could have showed off and done a quick demo of painting a Blood Bowl team, stuff like that. Which is what we're going to do on Thursdays. More Blood Bowl. Hey, look. He doesn't have a mould line on that toe. But look on this toe. No, sorry, mate. America's ass. Some Egan. Some more Chaos Space Marines. Yeah, Space with the Kill Team set, that's right. I remember now, yeah. There's a lot of chaos kicking about. Oh, and wolves. So Space Wolves are just as chaotic as Dark Angels. So that's Eisenhorn. Right. That Eisenhorn's not far off the Eisenhorn metal version, except he's got a sword. Too many mutations. We have at Beanies. We have a few Chaos players, and this is the other picture Will sent through earlier. I'll upload it myself. Is Will is eating. So it wasn't just me eating and having a cup of tea, ginger cake, but Will was eating his mum's homemade ginger cake and eating a cup of tea, drinking a cup of tea. Yes, Ashy does have hair. I don't mean Will, I mean Eisenhorn. So yeah, that's yeah, the cake is looking super realistic, and to get it painted in the time of this stream is phenomenal. Text, I think it's stippling. Possibly stippling, mate. So I just need to move any mountain. I'm just moving these fellas out the way so we can do the giveaway, because I haven't forgot about the giveaway. Honest, I wasn't about to close the stream and say goodnight to everyone. 68 tickets sold, or taken, or however you want to call it, used. So inks, dipped in inks. Is ink and coffee similar? We do know someone who may or may not have done some X-Wing, and because he didn't have the money to buy, let's make sure that's the right way around, any washers, used tea bag, and basically used very concentrated tea to stain his X-Wings. And can I just say, they're super. Yeah, sorry. So our first winner. I've drank more than paint water and sepia staining. Yes, it is. Our first winner for the night, and you're going to have to chirp up if you who donated tonight. Let's have a look. So, Kinga didn't donate a fiver. He donated very, very, very different amounts, but not a fiver. So, so Matt, thank you for the follow, and Ranthalion75, thank you for the follow. So the first winner this evening. I forgot that. Have I got this the wrong way around? Zoe's put them back in the wrong way around. They should be the other way, so that's on that side. No. But it'll do. So I'll put my Asmodee pen there. So it'll thingy it. Winner number 1 this evening is am I calling hacks or all the Legion cards? So yes, I pressed the button and I agree with Egan. It's rigged. This show's rigged. So are you subbed, Mark? I can't remember. Is it 5 or is it 7? Well, I can do the first 5. So the first one is Scarif Base Pilot. Number 2. Oh, look at that! There's nothing in there, or is it? You don't enter any more Ulfric to win stuff, so I can't help you with that one. So the E10 grenades. That's a Legion one. Palpatine. Veteran turret gunner. And last but not least is Baron of the Empire. So they mark. You know what? One, 2, 3. So I even have a pen ready. There we go. See, Mark, you can even say that you won stuff on the stream to do with X-Wing. Oh, not only that, Mark. Forgot something. Oh, forgot Mark. 1, 2, 3. And the first order sticker from Zoe as well, as a thank you. So, winner. Yeah, I've definitely saved on postage by forgetting to send your stuff this week. The second winner for today is Doom Fairies. No, Doom Fairies is a sub, but I can never tell. They didn't donate tonight, but there is definitely 7 cards. Did I say? So number 1 is Fire Control Systems. Number 2 is Snapshot. Number 3 is one of the Scout Troopers. Number 4 is Angled Deflectors. Number 5 is Imperial Royal Guard. Number 6, Baron of the Empire. I think there's a few Barons kicking about. You can't see them. And one more. I do know there's one more. So one more of Epsilon Squadron Cadet. Is there anything on the back of them? Oh, that's nice, that. There is a huge box of stuff for Doom Fairies and Beast. Not only that, Martin, you're going to have to ask your wife very nicely for a first order sticker. And last but definitely not least, okay, is Archnin, who's not here, and he donated tonight. So we'll do a speed draw for Archnin. Number 1 is Fire Control. Number 2 is it's a small long range config. 2, 3. I can't get them out. 4 Angled Deflectors. 5 Red Squadron Bomber. 6 Iden Verso. 7 Iden Verso. We'll do 7 again. 7 is Iden Verso. We'll swap the Iden Verso because that's a foil one. 7 again. Pathfinders. 8 Iden Verso. I think I have a problem. 9, 8 even. 8 Gendern. Iden Verso. I need to redo some of these. Iden Verso. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Start down this end. 9. 9. 10. 11. And 12. I'll just double count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 Idens. Offer him 12 Idens. What I'm going to do is put them at that end, and then in the next... Oh, I did them upside down. In the next... in the next shake-up, we will do that. Yeah, it's I've got another full draw's worth of promos, and Archning gets the first order sticker as well. Right, let me get these bits back over here so I don't knock them all over the place. And pens and that sort of stuff. Okay. Looking at how many people entered and stuff like that, Archnin 2011. Yeah, I'd say the people that actually won tonight had the higher ticket counts in, all except for Doom Fairies. But yeah, there was high ticket counts, and then a lot of people got 2s and 3s. I'd see it. A quick question. I think you mentioned Army Painter had better metallics. Does that including what's in the Warpaint metallic set? So Army Painter do great metallics. There is 2 sets that they do at the moment. There is the standard metallic set and their coloured metallic set. Both are available in single pots, which is what's called their War Paints range. And all it is every one of the metallics in one box together. He says... So, this is the 2 sets that's available at the moment. Not so available, should I say, for this one. They are quite hard to get hold of at the moment. This is the new one that's just come out. It has some quite new, really metallic black, metallic gemstone colours, purple, pink. Some really interesting colours. All I can say is if you are a patron, maybe don't buy any Army Painter metallics because there may be 1s and 2s coming in there as well. But yes, plate mail silver is one of my go-to metals. They're all really good metallics. So, ooh, teasers. This could be why these boxes are here. No comment. But yes, they came out of a special box over the back of the room. But yeah, there has been a couple of teasers to what's coming in the patron boxes. No spoilers. The thing is, it's up to you. People will get stuff that they've already got. I can't. I know some people have jumped on and got bits and pieces already. But one of the ideas was we were going to get some of these paint ranges, and each patron will have a box here, and you'll get part of that box every couple of months sort of thing. So I think the first drop we had 4 or 5 of the metallics earmarked to go in there. So it's weighing up, do you want them now and have all of them, or are you quite happy to wait? The thing is, I do use a lot of the metallics and I go through their metallics quite quickly, because things like dry brushing this fella, when when I've got all of this in, I'll be going back over and dry brushing in the silver, so I'll be using their silver quite a bit again. So I do use it, and I go through probably 1 or 2 pots of the plate mail silver a month. So for a normal person, you could probably use a pot of that in 6 months, sort of thing, if that makes sense. Cracking cup of tea. So yeah, there's going to be bits. You won't get the full sets. You'll just get. But everyone will get the same colours, so I know which ones have already gone out. If that makes sense. But we've looked at other stuff as well. We have stuff coming. Some more spoilers. We have stuff coming from the Netherlands. I think it's Netherlands or Denmark. There's some bits and pieces coming from, and some bits from Poland, and some bits from Nottingham as well. So it's not weed. Sorry. Unfortunately, I could get into lots of trouble. We do have a lot of stuff in the garage that looks like weed, but it's used for basing stuff like figures and stuff like that. So yeah, Nottingham is a lot less glamorous, unfortunately. So we're gonna call that a night for now. I've got a little bit of work to do tonight. I need to put a black wash over the bases, and then get the bases, get the tufts on the bases, get the snow on the bases, and then they'll be ready hopefully for tomorrow night. Ulfric, if I could fit one of them into the supply drops, you could all have one. But unfortunately, I think there's something against the law about sending things like that through the mail. So yes, this lot will go into the top 5 tomorrow night, if we hit the £150. If we don't, I'll do at least the wizard and his apprentice, if that makes sense. Yeah, 1, 2, 3. There's 10, 100. I'll divide. I'll divide whatever it is by whatever thing. So if we're at 90, you would get 5, 30, 60. Yeah, just the bottom. Yes, I'll cut them in. I'll cut them all in half. So, yeah. Yes, Will. We have the gallery there to show off you guys' or girls' work that you've been doing, work that you would like to see done. If you've got, we've got a painting help there, and there's so many people. Even if I'm not around, there is so many. There's so many good painters willing to help in that chat group. They'll always throw help and advice and bits and pieces over. And hopefully within the week, I did my. So this is my new necromancer and my new apprentice. See how quick that apprentice is. Really hard to keep him from running about. But yeah, these are alive. Definitely a lot better for putting on the board and still fit in with my team sort of thing. But unfortunately, I've not had a chance to do them because I've been doing these ones. Bad painting, good painting, it's not there to judge, Tomo. It is just painting. And like I've said to Mark, it's not personal, but he needs to sort his bloody mould lines out. But if we can, if someone puts something up and we can go, if you do this, it makes it 100% better, then as a painter myself, if I post something up and someone goes, have you thought about doing this? And you just look at it and you go, oh yeah, that would work, and you do it, and it's helped. A second set of eyes on your paintwork always helps. There's no ifs or buts about it, especially if the person's nice and they're not being a spam all you want, Mark. I've got a box full of stuff that I do need to do for you as well, Tomo. I've just been hella busy with scenery and with stock and with, yeah, all the stuff. Isn't there? Didn't I? What did I drop off for you? I can't even remember. So, that Apex, yes, they got back to me. I forgot to say, they got back to me. They're sorting out the replacements for the bits that you were missing to swap with me. But they've got some future Kickstarters coming up that they're quite interested in sending us advanced copies of. So there might be Secret Squirrel stuff coming from them. So I was quite impressed. Again, as I said, they seem a canny bunch. I've been talking to a few of them. Yeah, there's a few bits and pieces. I've been talking to the lads over at Wicked. Is it Wicked? Wicked, yeah. Super secret squirrel stuff. Yes, Mark. There's a few bits that we're going to be embarking on. Some I can't talk about, but some nice stuff coming. Catch you soon, Egan. It was good having you on the stream tonight, and I'm going to do the same. I'm going to make a run with Egan. So, did you get the 2 limited edition models from the USA? The one on mounts. I'm not sure which ones you mean, Ulfric. On mounts. The Masters of the Universe ones. Yes, I've got them, mate. And She-Ra turned up today. So the new one, it's Archon, which is in Europe. It's actually round here somewhere. Oh, not round here somewhere, but yeah. Tomorrow night, if you're on Ulfric, we're going to be opening that one. She is still sealed. I've not even seen her yet. So I'm opening that one tomorrow night with a lot of the stuff that's turned up over the last couple of days. But yeah, I'll open all 3 of them if you want to see them. We definitely have a few coming along. It's also Archon that did Rampart. So it's a load of scenery that they've started to it was a Kickstarter, but this is a hefty cut. Black Magic Craft did a thing on this, so yeah, if you're around tomorrow night, Ulfric, we can have a chat about it. I will show them off, because we got a few. We do have some plans for giveaways and stuff like that. And they were the sort of cool. I need to get the other one that I haven't got yet. They have just what's it called? Archon. Let me have a quick look. Archon. Rampart, Starfighter, Masters of the Universe. The new one is... Oh, Skeletor and He-Man are now sold out. You can no longer get them. So She-Ra on Swiftwind is still... King Hiss on... Oh, Tomo. Tomo's going to want that. Yeah, it's King Hiss. Oop, not close. Quick chat before... I'm guessing Tomo's gone, but I can keep this around for... Yes, it is. That looks pretty cool, Tomo. I do like that. So yeah, there is only 2,000 of these, so they're looking a good... a canny good... I think he is a baddie. But yeah. The price is pretty good on them, as Kinga says, $23. I know the first couple were $19, but these ones are $23 each. And $27 to get them. He's just misunderstood. So yeah, we can have a chat about them tomorrow night. If you want one, Tom, or let us know, because I can stick one on the order. I don't know what in pounds it is, but right. I've already said goodbye and thank you. Thank you everyone that donated tonight. Congrats to all the winners tonight. Big giveaway tomorrow night if we hit our goal. If not, a little giveaway. So yeah, thank you everyone for being on. I shall catch you all tomorrow at 7 o'clock. Take care, people.